Shut the fuck up, you fucking fisherman. I'll fucking find every
You ever-
fish in the world and murder it. There's a funny joke in the Teen Titans Go movie.
Yeah.
Where, so they're really pissed off that they don't get a movie, you know? All the other superhero movies get movies. So what they decide to do is they go back in time and render and get rid of all the origin stories of the superheroes, so there's no other superheroes left, so they are the only ones who can...
Is that the plot of the movie?
No, that's just like a 15-minute sidetrack. And what they do to stop the origin story of Aquaman is they throw a fucking six-pack ring into the water and they kill him. and they actually murder baby Aquaman.
Oh my god.
And I was like, whoa.
That's edgy. That is edgy for Teen Titans Go.
There was a straight up, there's like so many jokes that like I was in the theater and I was like, there are no fucking way in hell that these kids are gonna understand half these jokes.
Wow.
There was a joke where like they had to power the tricycles to go back in time, they didn't have enough energy, and they're like, Beast Boy was like, we're not rad enough, we don't have the energy, and Raven deadpan looks at the
You just
camera
killed yourself.
and oh whatever, I'm still alive and I'm closer to where I was supposed to be, and Raven deadpan looks at the camera and goes like, well, I'm sad there aren't any Libyan terrorists who could give us plutonium.
What?
She says, it's too bad there's no Libyan terrorists who could give us plutonium.
Oh my actual god!
That is the joke they make almost verbatim. Libyan terrorist is definitely the terminology used.
Oh my god!
And literally, no kid in that theater knows a single word in that sentence.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I know, right? Why the fuck did she say it?
What the hell were they thinking?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god!
They just fucking went for it.
Yeah, they really did. Do you think? Because you know how they tweeted out. Well, here's what I'm thinking, right? Do you think the Teen Titans Go movie was aimed at people who want Teen Titan, like a rehash of the regular Teen Titans?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the thing that I've been thinking about is that they those actors,
They're
those voice
Greg Sipes and Tara Strong.
right, they tweeted that if the movie does well at its opening, that they would make a new season of Teen Titans.
And my theory is that they always were going to make a new
Yeah,
series.
because of that post-credits scene.
Yeah, they always were planning on making a new season of Teen Titans.
Yeah.
The OG series. But
Yeah.
they just wanted more people to see the movie.
Yeah.
So they promised something that they were definitely going to deliver on regardless.
Yeah. I guess it's better to
Where the fuck is this
under
asshole?
promise and over deliver.
He's over here. There he is.
What, the mayor?
that bitch?
Oh, I wonder when the power's going to come back on.
I literally saw...
Oh, thank you.
Literally, nobody leaves their fucking house. I don't even know how he knows his neighbor's name. And I just went out there and fucking brought power back to the nation.
Finally. Now I can use my Totodile to defeat Koga. He has these poison bug-type Pokemon that I guess have no idea what the fuck to do about. I'm starting to think that maybe I chose the wrong starter or something.
Yeah, you did.
And Jack's like,
You fucking did.
okay.
I don't know. I'll
well,
fucking
have a good
listen. You want
time.
money? Here's your fucking money.
I do say that is
I've been looking at this map of a dick for 2 hours. And it just won't stop looking like a dick to me. Do I have like latent homosexual tendencies? Is something wrong with me, Jack? But give me $90 to figure it out. Thank you. Why do I have a mustache on the back of my head? Why?
The verdict is reached, Jack. I am indeed a homosexual.
I have enough to see. I don't even have to go to Boney Island, but I just like that map, so I'm gonna anyway.
Really? Are you sure?
Listen, regardless of what happens, I'm still getting through this game way faster than the first time we played this game.
Sure about that?
Yeah, dude.
If we finish it in under 6 hours, that will be faster than last time.
Listen, there's a whole like in the later things when it's just like a situation of pay this guy money. Like I won't have to do it, you know?
That's true. That is true. And we did do an awful lot of that. We did do an awful lot of collect this much shit to do this. And we ended with an abundance. But that abundance didn't matter because it wasn't all that we needed to get the one secret scene that doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah. So there's 101 power cells in this entire video game. If you collect 100, so you're allowed one mistake. If you collect 100 power cells, you get a bonus scene at the end of this game. But the bonus scene is fucking bullshit, because it doesn't even fucking matter. Because the beginning of Jak 2 is what you would... like, okay, fucking whatever. There's a wall at the end of this thing, a precursor wall, right? And if you have 100 power cells, you can open this wall. And there's precursor secrets behind this wall. But the only thing that you discover in this game is that, so like, if you don't have 100, they're like, oh, you need 100 power cells. And Daxter's like, well, big fucking whoop, looks like we have to go get the 100 power cells. And then you can do
In the most annoying way possible,
and then
by
you
the
can
way.
do a new game plus where you get the fucking power cells. But when you get the 100 power cells, the only scene that plays in this game is that you open the door and then it pans and it fades to white.
Ah, that's really
So you just
dumb.
open the door.
That's so dumb.
And it fades to white.
That's so dumb.
And then the thing that you get behind the wall is in the beginning of Jak 2. So so it doesn't fucking matter. But I understand that before Jak 2 came out, it was pretty cool. But whatever.
You think it's like a recipe for like a really great avocado toast?
Man, what the fuck is up with avocado toast? I just talked to some drunk man today about avocado toast.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, because I bartend, and he was like, I think. Now I didn't say anything to this guy beforehand.
Yeah.
But I'm just walking by him. He's like, obviously he's talking to me because there's no one else there.
Right.
And he's like, I think avocados are a lot like bananas.
I disagree. I'll say that right now, but continue.
The more ripe they get, the better they taste. Now, that's most fruits.
Yeah.
And I know that. But he thought it was some kind of revelation. And he's like, I just cut them, I make avocado toast,
Yeah.
and it's just great.
No, yeah.
And I'm like, you know what, man? Yeah, you're right. You do you.
It's a good meal because you get your carbohydrates and you get your healthy fats.
I don't even care. I just like the way it tastes.
Avocado does taste good as well. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. For as long as I've been alive, my mother, whom I love very much, my mother has had what has to be an obsession with the concept of what she refers to as an open-faced sandwich. Have you ever heard of that? An open-faced sandwich?
I've heard the term.
Now, here's the thing that pisses me off about that. That shit is just shit on bread.
Yeah.
A sandwich is defined as being between two motherfuckers.
Yeah. So
all right.
An open-faced sandwich is just like.
Shit on bread.
Well, an open-faced sandwich is ingredients that you would normally find in a sandwich, only without the bread. What the fuck, Jack? You
And
just
how
totally
the
dicked
hell?
me on that. That was Jack.
How the hell are you supposed to? One thing that I think of when I'm eating a sandwich is the fact that I'm lifting that shit. Right? I'm holding the two ends of bread so that I can get to what's between it with the bread.
That's why I like
I
wraps.
can't pick up. I cannot pick up one slice of bread. Right? So how the hell is it a sandwich? Just call it shit on bread.
That's
like-
what call it shit on bread, guys.
Yeah. Go up to your
Call it shit on
mom and
bread.
ask her for shit on bread.
Yeah. And then fucking say that she should stop hanging out with Deborah because she's a bad influence on your mom. Okay?
Go go to some bougie French restaurant and they're like, oh, we have an open faced sandwich with
Is it a French
eggs
thing?
and salmon.
I don't even think it's a French issue.
I don't know. I was reading about the history of the open faced sandwich earlier today.
Because it just made you so mad.
Yeah, it made me really mad.
What the fuck, Jack? I pressed the jump button.
I was reading about it and what it comes from, right? And it's kind of the origin of the sandwich as a whole.
Right.
What it would be, right? At least from how I understood what I was reading, was that in medieval European restaurants, places where they would like serve people food. What they would do is they would take these gigantic slabs of bread because they didn't have like plates. They would serve the people on these slabs of bread. And I forget what the name of that. I think it was like a trencher or something like that. These pieces of bread, and they would these pieces of bread would like soak up the flavor of some of the stuff that'd been put on them because it's hosting stuff. And the people who'd eaten would leave the bread for the chef, like for the people who cooked them the meal. And that bread would have by then soaked up some of the flavor of the stuff that was originally on it. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Which it's kind of interesting, right?
So they give it to the chef to eat? Or
Yes, to eat. It's his repayment.
That's kind of weird.
I guess. But I mean, fuck, he's
Where
got
the
to
fuck
eat.
is this cheetah cat?
He's got to eat too, right? There's still like, there's even like a.
There
term-
it is. Time to fucking.
I think they
murder.
refer to like. I'm gonna look it up right now. Open face sandwich. Ready? I'll read the Wikipedia article to you.
Come the fuck back.
Give me
you
the
fucking piece of
Wikipedia
shit
article.
cat.
Open sandwich. Here we are. Okay. So, history. During the Middle Ages, thin slabs of coarse bread called trenches, or in its French derivative, trenchers, were used as plates. At the end of the meal, the food-soaked trencher was eaten by the diner. Oh, by the diner. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought it was
Fuck. Yes. I did that way faster too.
by the diner, not the fucking cook.
Boom.
From which we get the expression, have you ever heard of trencherman?
No.
Well, it's talking like it is. Or perhaps fed to a dog or saved for beggars. Trenchers were as much the harbingers of open-faced sandwiches as they were of
Trenches were as
disposable
much the harbingers
crockery.
of our destruction as sovereign.
A direct precursor to the English sandwich may be found in the Netherlands of the 17th century, where the naturalist John Ray observed that in taverns, beef hung from the rafters which they cut into thin slices and eat with bread and butter, laying the slices upon the butter. Yeah, okay. I totally misinterpreted that. It's not safe for the cook, it's safe for the person who fucking ate the shit off the bread.
Your
which
alternative
makes a lot
facts,
more sense. I corrected my facts. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you know what facts don't care about?
I don't know. Could you enlighten me?
Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me?
Ow!
You mean to tell me?
That box didn't care about my feelings. That's for sure. Ouch! Stop it! Stop it!
No! Oh, God.
Well, you know what?
You know what else
I did
does
what I had
not
to do.
care about our feelings? Fucking Daxter.
Daxter? I think Daxter. What
I
the
do not
fuck,
think
Dad?
Daxter
All right,
cares
here we
about
go.
our
Okay.
feelings. I do not think Daxter cares about my feelings one bit.
Yeah,
Cue
dude,
job.
Daxter's just out here to fucking get some road rage. You know, he's out here to. He's out here to fucking rage at these fucking whores.
Get some road
Yeah,
rage.
he's out here to fucking fix his hemorrhoids. He's out here to fucking like cure his hemorrhoids. He's out here to fucking get his rocks off, because he's pissed.
He's orange.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm amazed by your ability to just say shit. Like,
Yeah.
no, yeah. I don't think I have met your like flows, your stream of consciousnesses are like unrivaled because you can just say
It's not
shit.
a talent. It's a lack of talent.
I think the total opposite. I think that
It's a complete lack of anything going on.
nah, dude, I
So I'm
couldn't
just
do it.
able to just say whatever comes into my head.
Yo, get the fire eco.
I'm working on it, man.
What you doing, son?
I'm running from these fucking gigantic monsters. What the fuck do you mean? There's no fire eco,
There was.
bitch.
There it is
Oh
again.
shit. Oh, it's the fighting eco. It's not the fire one.
Oh, sorry.
That's when I shoot the swamp rats and I fucking want to end my own life and yours.
Do we have to do that one? Do we have to do that one?
Like it's the same thing as the fishing thing. It's quintessential to this game. It's
Is
like
this game even quintessential?
it's everyone who's played this game knows that fucking mission blows.
Oh my god, I have to take this bandana off for a second. Ugh.